The Maxpedition Lithvore. Let's check it out. The Maxpedition Lithvore. It's a small EDC pack, great for a day pack, great for carrying just gear around. I mean, it's that perfect size that I use the most. This is from their Advanced Gear Research, or AGR series. It has a totally different look than the classic, and we've done the Rifcore and some other stuff in this new line. And this is one of the things that just doesn't really scream tactical, and we're going to take a look at all the features. Maxpedition labels this their everyday pack, and it is. It's just the perfect size that I like to carry, whether I'm going back and forth to the shop or I'm out about in town and I just need a small pack. Got to throw some things in here. This is just a great size. It's 1,040 cubic inches or 17 liters. It's 17 inches in height. It's 16.5 inches width with the side pouches with water bottles in them, and then it's 9 inches deep, and that's all expanded. It's just got a really cool look to it, and this is in the gray. It also comes in black and then in the tan color. And you can go to maxpedition.com and check out the different colors and a lot of these different specs as well. Now, it's 1,000 denier ballistic nylon here, but then if you notice, you have this hexagon pattern. This is actually ripstop, and it's 500 denier. It's not in the high stress areas, so it keeps it more pliable, keeps the pack softer. So one of the things about Maxpedition in the past is they're very rigid. You still have your rigidity here, and of course all these materials are covered with Teflon to keep the grime down. They're just really easy to wipe off. But also they have a triple polyurethane coat. Has a large hook and loop field, and you can just put on whatever patch you want to. Then we have the Atlas laser cut webbing, and this is PALS or MOLLE compatible. It's called the attachment lattice system. It's made from a really high strength material, kind of a rubberized material. You can see these circles that are sewn in, and these are to give this super strength, just keeps this attached extremely well, and it's all in the different areas. Behind it is the hexagon ripstop pattern. Then you have a nice Maxpedition logo right here. Now they've got 2 water bottle pouches on either side, and you can put a lot of other things in here. This is a pretty cool design. It has shock cord that you can adjust to whatever size, but one thing is cool, it has a zipper system. So you can bring this zipper, you can close this down and be able to put lighter or smaller items in here. Then you can open it up, and then it's gusseted right here to be able to expand out, and again just be able to slide that down. And again, we can tighten this up pretty good. It has a nice tab here as well just to pull off. One thing really cool though about this little tab is that it keeps the zipper from falling, and yet it's easy just to pull aside and open up. We have the exact same pouch on the other side. And here I just threw in a little radio, but you can put a lot of different material in here, whatever you want to get to quickly, and zip it up. And again, this keeper is going to keep it still. We have the lattice work here, and again on this side as well. On the back is nice and padded. There is an area right here that allows for breathability. Very soft. There's closed foam padding behind here, which makes it really comfortable to wear. The way this bag rides, it kind of just has the weight down here, and it rides at the small of your back, makes it really easy while you're hiking, while you're moving around. And of course, inside the shoulder straps, it has that same material. The shoulder straps are padded and very wide, nice. Not quite a yoke, but it gives you that same effect. Then we have webbing, which is high tensile strength. The seams are just Maxpedition over the top like usual. I mean, everything is taped and seamed, and they double, triple stitch in all the stress points. We have the sternum strap, and of course uses Duraflex buckles. Has a keeper here for the excess. One thing that I really like though about this and some of the new systems is that you can adjust the sternum strap just to move the height wherever you want to, and that makes it really nice to be able to adjust to your body size. And of course these are fully adjustable, and they have keepers as well, and they're attached extremely well. Here you can see the high tensile strength stitching. I mean, it is triple, quadruple stitched. And then we have these little triangles that they're stitched as well. The grab handle is what they call the shape shift webbing, and they just bring this around. It is a good solid, almost a rope, but yet it feels comfortable with that webbing feel. And box X stitching, then triple, double stitched all the way through. One thing too that I really like is they put the name of the bag right here under the handle, and it says Lithvore. A lot of times with Maxpedition's older bags, because they had so many that stepped up in just incremental sizes, sometimes I didn't know which bag I had. And so this really makes it nice, and they've been doing that on all the different bags. And this is a very nice embroidered name right here, plus of course with all the other markings that are on here for Maxpedition. There is shock cord here, so you can put a small tent, you can put like a rain jacket like I had on here. And of course this is fully adjustable right here with the shock cord. This is a really cool thing just under that front pouch. You can loosen it up, tighten it down, bring in your shock cord, and you're good to go. We have the main compartment, but we also have this front compartment. We have YKK zippers, and we have these really cool pulls. So this is something new from Maxpedition. In fact, I'm starting to add these to some of my older bags. But the more you use them, they self-lubricate and just makes it even better. This pulls down about 2/3 of the way, and we can put a lot of different gear in here. Now I'm not going to go through all the gear, but I just want to kind of demonstrate how much size you have in here. Very ample room here. Then we have these see-through mesh little pockets right here and here, and then in the back we have another one back here. You also have a little keeper here. You can put an extra set of keys, or for me I have just a little flashlight to be able to see my contents. Next we have an elastic band that goes across. There's stitching, so you can put different things in here. It retains them very well. And then in the back we have a zippered compartment where you can keep things in there. One of the things you'll notice is the color is different, and this makes a nice contrast between the dark gray, black, or whatever with this light gray. So if you're looking in the bag, you can really see your contents. Here at the top of the pouch, again, YKK zippers, pulls. One thing cool about this is it opens up all the way. It is a clamshell, so it just opens up. You can get to anything you need to right in here. We have a pouch here that's mesh. You can see through it, putting all kind of different gear. It's a pretty roomy pouch, but it's really great to be able to see what you have in there. Here we have just a large compartment to be able to put larger things. Then we have a small gusseted pouch in the back with an elastic keeper. You can put things in there. It's pretty roomy. Then here on the side, and this is on the other side is where the water bottle, and here's your attachment here, to your shock cord attachment. Have a little small med kit right here. Now once you put a bottle in here, this is going to really restrict this little pouch, but you can still keep small things in there. On this other side I have a little survival tin, and it fits fine even though there's a radio on the other side. But it gives you plenty of room to be able to put whatever you need for the day. And again, that color contrast is nice. And once you're done, just bring it around. Your zippers, positive, brings it together in one piece. Now this being triple polyurethane coated, it is water resistant. And this is one of the things about Maxpedition that beats a lot of its competitors. I mean, the water just rolls right off. Doesn't matter where you put it. So while it's not waterproof, it's pretty close. Now set this down in some dirt. You're not supposed to machine wash this. It is Teflon coated, and the dirt is supposed to just come right off. And I'll tell you guys, I have some experience already, and it's just doing the same thing it always does. It just comes right off. Even this red mud. Again, don't use any soaps or chemicals. You don't want to get rid of that Teflon coating. But I mean, look at that. Beautiful. Man, I covered this thing in dirt. Good thing they coat everything. Now on the Maxpedition website, the retail price is $149.99. You get a 10% discount using Sootch00 on the Maxpedition.com website. You can go there and check out all the different things that they do, a lot of features. As far as pros and cons of the bag, it hits that sweet spot for EDC. It's just that perfect size. One other thing is it doesn't have that you know, shoot me first look or that tactical look. It looks very urban, but yet it does have some features that make it look manly, which, you know, for me personally, that's important. And two, it's Maxpedition. I mean, Maxpedition, you very rarely see anybody complaining a lot about Maxpedition. And the bags just hold up very well. They have a huge reputation. And I've been using Maxpedition bags for, you know, 8 years. And I'll tell you what, when you get a Maxpedition, you'll love it. You know, you never really regret buying something that's quality. Of course, you know, you have to look into your budget, and that's where the other side of that is the price can be a con. It's a little expensive, you know, $150, and of course minus 10%, or, you know, there are other avenues out there to find these. The price is definitely, you get what you pay for. Now, one other thing that's missing from a lot of the other Maxpedition bags is a compartment for concealed carry. Typically, Maxpedition has a dedicated pocket and you can get right to your firearm. For me, I keep my gun on my person. I may have a backup in here in a bag, or may have something, you know, that I'm doing, but honestly, I can put it in other places. So while that could be a con for some that want to carry a concealed carry in a bag, for me, it's not a big deal. As far as the way this cleans up, it's waterproof pretty much, and definitely very water resistant. It has a lot of just the features that are just excellent to be very highly organized. So I think that overall, it's just an excellent bag, and I would give it a 9 out of 10. In fact, this is my new EDC bag. This is the one that I'm going to be carrying because it's just a top-notch bag. And no, Maxpedition is not paying me anything to say this or do this. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. This is one of their advanced research. Throw your bottle shoulder straps. You have these triangles that come. We have the Atlas. We have the Atlas covering. We have the. Okay. Been holding that for a long. Tick. You know, I read somewhere where Lithvore was a person that eats rocks and sand and metal. I hope I don't start doing that.